Can we all just agree that today's music sucks? And I can say this because I'm from a generation of really sucky music. No, I was too late for the Rolling Stones and too early for Nirvana. We had the Carpenters. Yeah. And I mean, but even then, today's music is worse. You know, you look at like Rihanna. While you were in that hopeless place finding love, could you have found a few more lyrics? And Song of the Year is Uptown Funk. You've got to be kidding me. That song just says, hey, look at me, hey, look at me. Oh. But what I've noticed is a lot of kids these days are getting tattoos of their favorite song lyrics. This is not going to end well. If they did that in my day, I would have something on my arm like, the stars we could reach were just starfish on the beach. You can just feel the soft rock killing you, can't you? With that. So yes, if you haven't figured out, I grew up in the 70s. I can explain 70s fashion. I will, promise, I will. See, 69 was Stonewall, which was a big gay liberation thing. So in the 70s, all the gay people were building gay culture, which meant they left the design industries in the hands of the straight people. And I'm never going to forgive you for the fuzzy wallpaper in my parents' dining room. Oh, but y'all got us back, because you found the one drug that no gay man can resist. Little exposure to this drug will turn the roughest, toughest Leatherman into a flaming dancing queen. This gay kryptonite, of course, is disco. But we turned it around. I don't just mean the beat. We turned it around. Because disco taught us important life lessons, like, I will survive. We are family. And you can pick up gay guys at the YMCA. Oh, God. I think back to the 70s, you know, my parents back then used to always say, you could grow up to be president. Nowadays, that's a threat. I was kind of a smart-ass kid. They would say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said, retired. Of course, right now, I am, what's the euphemism? In transition, which politely means out of work. So I think I'm living that dream. Oh, gosh. Oh. I have to admit, I'm a bad Californian. Yeah. I don't like all the trendy foods, all the food trends. Food trucks, to me, are just the outlet malls of restaurants. It's all the crap nobody else would buy. Oh. And then, when did toast become a thing? The other day I was charged $5 for toast. And they said, well, it's multi-grain, organic, and artisanally stone milled. Artisanally stone milled. I want to sop up my eggs. I don't want to put it on the wall. Oh, and then now everybody's talking about superfoods, right? So what was the one I read recently? Chia seeds? Yeah. I've seen what happens when you put that on a chia pet. I don't want that. And somebody told me, you shouldn't eat rice, you should eat quinoa. It's better for you. So basically you're telling me 1 billion Chinese people are wrong. I looked it up though. Quinoa is closely related to tumbleweed. I don't know about you, but I've never looked at a tumbleweed and said, I wonder what that tastes like. And the big one, of course, is kale, right? So kale has like 2 million vitamins and only 33 calories per cup. Actually, it's less than that because there's never been a documented case of somebody eating a full cup of kale. Kale's like going to the dentist. You know it's good for you, but you know there's going to be pain. Oh, gosh. And it's everywhere. McDonald's has a kale salad. Of course, in order to make it edible, they put so much other stuff in it, it has more calories than a Big Mac. I was in an Italian restaurant and I ordered a Caesar salad and it had kale in it. No! Caesar salad has romaine lettuce. Romaine, as in Rome, as in Caesar is from Rome. Kale is from an Old English word, coal, as in charcoal. It's different. Oh, gosh. And I admit, I eat fast food. But you see, I think eating fast food is a sign of mental health. Because it means you know you're going to be around for a while. Nobody in their right mind wants their last meal to be a Big Mac. Oh, gosh. So yeah, I said I was unemployed. When I do actually have work, my day job is software. People say software comedy, that seems like a very big stretch. It's like, no, it's not really. When you're writing software, you're writing comedy, the beta tests are still pretty tough. And whether you're writing software or you're writing comedy, people are going to interpret it in ways you never anticipated. But at least with comedy, I don't have to support old versions. The other thing I noticed is that software and comedy have another thing in common. If I tell somebody I do comedy, they always ask the same thing. Tell me a joke. When I tell somebody I do software, they always ask me the same thing. Can you fix Windows for me? That's the joke. Microsoft can't fix Windows for you. I noticed something else too. It's like, nobody does that with other professions. If somebody says they're a teacher, you don't say, teach me something. If they say they're a banker, you don't say, can I loan some, can you borrow some money from you? If they say they're a cop, you don't say, would you handcuff me? Oh wait, I have done that. Okay, moving on. Oh gosh. So I know there's a stereotype out there. People say gay men are always thinking about it. If they're not thinking about it, they're doing it. And I will say yes. And there's also, I would add, that when we're done doing it, we're immediately thinking, when can we do it again? Yeah. Of course, I'm talking about remodeling our home. No, I mean, most people have pictures of their kids on their phone, right? We have pictures of our latest remodeling project. Would you like to see our new toilet? My husband wants to get one of those little Japanese toilet seats, the kind with the little thing of water that goes... I don't know. I'm a little intimidated by any toilet seat that comes with a 50-page user manual. And I'm also not so sure about electricity water balls. That just... I don't know. Oh. We have done every room in the house, in the last house, every room in the house except the closets, of course. And after our last place, we said, that's it, no more renovation. And then we bought a new place. Actually, an old place. It was built in '75, complete with orange shag carpeting and fuzzy wallpaper. And all of our friends said, you promised you weren't going to do any more renovation. We said, oh, we're not renovating, we're just repainting the bedroom. So, no, you promised. It's like, no, we're not really renovating. We're just changing out the carpet. After a while, we ended up kind of lying to people. They would call and say, can we all go out to dinner tonight? No, we're going to stay home and watch a movie. Yeah, we were home sewing drapes. In hindsight, I realized they started to catch on because we would go places and they would notice a little bit of sawdust in my mustache. Or they would notice the drips of paint down my husband's arm, you know. And then I got to a particular point, and, well, I sort of hit bottom. I put track lights in a garage. So now I go to meetings. I admit that I'm powerless over Home Depot and that my to-do list has become a mess. Oh. I did mention my husband. We've been together for 27 years. Okay. That's 45 in straight years. Well, for the gay people in the audience, that's as long as Cher's been doing farewell tours. Like any long relationship, we have impossible questions. Every relationship has one. For ours, we were on vacation. He looked in the mirror and he said, "Have I always been this fat? Have I always been this fat?" Oh my gosh, there's like no way to answer that. Except the way I did. I said, "You're just the right size for me, dear." He dressed like a cop that night. I'm Steve Heyl, thank you.